channel, Bob here, and today we are going to be finally taking a look at my first Vostok. I've been meaning to get one of these in on the channel for quite a while now. I'm not 100% sure which one this is. I've actually ordered two, so it's going to be a bit of a surprise for me as well. After we take a look at the Vostok, I also just want to share with you guys a strap maker that I have been lucky enough to get to know, and he makes some custom watch straps. I just want to share with you guys some of his stuff. I've actually got one of his straps on my Tudor Black Bay that I just love, so want to give him some props where it's due. So let's spin the camera around and we'll get this box open and take a look at what we have. Alright guys, so today we are going to be using my new Boker Plus for the unboxing. This is the AUS 8 solid little knife. I picked this up actually on our trip to Amsterdam. I've done one video, if you haven't seen it already. There's going to be one, that's one of two videos that will be coming out on the sort of a vlog of the trip. The second video will be coming out here in the next few days, so keep an eye out for that. Also, if you guys are interested, I have a bit of a collection of knives, and I've been thinking of putting together a bit of a knife, maybe a EDC type video. If you're interested, let me know in the comments section below. So let's get into the Vostok. Okay. So this could be either a pretty typical one that you guys will have seen lots of videos on, or one that's not so typical, and I'll let you know as soon as we get this open here. So, just a receipt. I believe it's all in Russian. Awesome. We get the famous little gift of chocolate. I will definitely try that a little later on. Definitely well packaged. It's actually taped to the bottom of the box here. Let's get rid of that. Get the bubble wrap off. So let's check it out. Oh yeah, and it is the green dialed Scuba Dude. The green's a little bit of a different shade than what I was expecting. A really nice shade of green though. Here, let me just get the sticker off here. Okay, so we have the sticker off, and it I also spared you guys the grief of watching me take the plastic off the bracelet. The bracelet, like they say, is very cheap. I fully expected to be basically just removing this and putting it on another strap. I believe I have a NATO strap that will fit this. I think it's an 18mm opening. I'll double check that here in a minute, and I'll throw it on a NATO if I do have one for a wrist shot at the end of the video. So as far as the crown goes, it has that famous wobbly crown. This is my first time handling these, and I believe that you have to actually put a little bit of back pressure on it to adjust the time, and yes, you do. I'm not sure if this has a quick date set or not. We'll get into all of that when I do the full review. The bezel, I actually expected there to be less resistance on the bezel, so not horrible there. It is a bidirectional bezel with 0 clicks. There's no clicks to this bezel at all. Such a different watch. I'm not sure if, to be honest with you, if this will be a watch that I end up falling in love with. All of these little downfalls, the whole crown system that they have, the bezel, the bracelet. I mean, if I didn't know what I was expecting, I would be not very impressed, to be honest with you, but I fully knew what I was getting into when I bought this watch, and all of these things kind of add to the charm of Vostok, in my opinion. I love the history behind the brand, and that's why I ended up buying this one. The other Vostok that I ended up ordering, I was actually looking for a Scuba Dude, and the other one that I ended up coming across was the Vostok Partner, which I haven't actually seen any videos videos and don't really know a lot about. So I have one of those coming in. I'm not sure which model number it is, but I'll show you guys that one. We'll probably do an unboxing of that at some point in time. So that's it. It's pretty cool looking watch. I love the color of the dial. I love that really high domed crystal. Let's grab a NATO and pop it on wrist here for a second. Alright guys, so I found a two-piece nylon strap and it looks awesome. Actually, I'm really liking this green dial. I was going to go for the blue one that you would see a lot of guys have done videos on, but I just loved this green dial and I don't think I've ever actually owned a green dial watch. So I love the look. This is going to take some getting used to just operating this watch. I do notice here that the date is a little off center. I'm not sure if it started its date change at this point to make it like that, but I'm going to do a lot of research on this thing and just to get used to how it works, and then we'll talk about it when I do the full review. So far, it's pretty cool watch. I think for the price, it's just a fun little piece that you can add to the collection. Now, I just want to touch on the custom watch strap that I got in from Maple.culture here for a minute. So Maple.culture is a watchmaker. He is out of Jakarta. Sorry, a watch strap maker. He is out of Jakarta. He makes custom leather straps, and he does a variety of stuff. He'll do anything from lizard, ostrich, different colors, different types of stitching, you name it. I ended up getting something a little more basic from him. This is a Horween leather strap for my Black Bay. And he did just a fantastic job on this. If you guys can see, the stitch work is absolutely impeccable. It is perfect. If you look on the backside there as well. And this is my first Horween leather strap, and the quality is amazing. It comes basically broken in. It fits just so comfortably on wrist, right out of the package. And just wanted to give Maple.culture a shout out. His name is actually Michael, and he is a part of the Instagram group I've mentioned before. We do weekly photography contests, watch photography contests on Instagram. The group is called the @Rewatch Team, and I'm going to leave a link to the team as well as to Maple.culture's profile on Instagram, where you can check out some pics of some really awesome straps that he's done. So I just wanted to give him some props. There's a couple other guys that I've come across that do custom straps as well, and I will definitely be featuring more from some different custom watch strap makers in the future. So that's going to be it. Let's spin the camera back around and wrap up today's video. You know what? I jumped the gun there, and I should actually give you guys a quick wrist shot with the Maple.culture strap on my Black Bay. So let's pop it on wrist just for a quick second for you guys. All right, so there it is, and I think this is just a perfect combination for the Black Bay Black. The hardware that he supplied with this, there is a bit of an extra charge, I believe, but the hardware he supplies with his straps is very nice and solid. And again, just look at that stitch work. It is perfect. Just love this combination. This is by far my favorite watch strap combo at the moment. So now let's finally spin the camera around and we'll wrap up today's video. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. Be sure to look out for the full review as well as the unboxing of the other Vostok when that comes in. The full review will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. Be sure to also check out maple.culture on his Instagram. He's got some fantastic stuff. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.